Okay, so today just received a new update. Let's see, update 1.0.2 release notes. So we got some main changes, some map revisions. Oh wow, the changes to vehicle technical characteristics. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, changes to Object 268 version 4. Added dispersion on the suspension during movement by 33%. Increased dispersion on wheel traverse by 33%. Wow. Increased dispersion on the 152mm M53S gun traverse by 20%. Changing the aiming time for off the 152mm M53S gun from 2 to 2.5 seconds. Wow. Decrease the hull armor. Change the top speed from 55 to 50 km per hour. Change the rear speed from 22 to 18 km per hour. Change the engine power from 1500 to 1350 horsepower. Change the vehicle durability from 2100 to 2000 health point. Yo, what is up, bros? Welcome to this YouTube video. This is Three Bros and I am Borara. So, in front of you is a tank. Of course, you guys know this is. If you watched my video before, you guys should know this is Su-100, a very cool Tier 6 Soviet Union tank destroyer. But just a few days ago, I spent a lot of money and, well, in-game money, a lot of money and experience, and I successfully researched this tank, Su-100M1, which is the tier 7. Yeah, of course, you research it after Su-100, so it's tier 7. So it's a tier 7 Soviet Union tank destroyer. But you can see that there's a lot of difference between this tank, the Su-100, and uh, let me get back. No, just want to get here. Yes, you can see that there's a lot of difference between the Su-100. So you can see that there's a lot of difference between these two tanks. So one, the gun is mounted on the back, which is the Su-100M1, and one's mounted on the very front, which follows the design of the Su-1, which the next tank that followed this design in the Soviet Union tank tree is the Su-152. But I do not like Su-152. I know a lot of people like it because it's like a dirt gun, but I just like more like this tank. You may ask why? Because, well, I will show you one thing. So if we go to live right here and live right here, so on tanks.gg, which is the website I am at right now, you can't see it because somewhere else. You can see the thickness of the tank armor at different angles. So you can see that on Su-100M1, I mean, full screen this one, Su-100M1, when it is in a side scraping motion or side scraping position, its side armor is very, very thick. So around this size, it can be around 300 millimeters thick, and its side armor can be 300 millimeters thick, and its upper hull armor can be 250 millimeters thick. Comparing to Comparing to, you can see that Su-152, although it got a huge gun, is average penetration is damage point, it can be around 390 to 530 health point, and its rate of fire is 8.11 rounds per minute, which comparing to the 300 M1, its rate of fire is a little bit more, just 8.45 rate of fire per minute. But its damage is really low, which is 250, 250, and 300, comparing to 390, 390, and 530. So, in my opinion, the Su-152 is a really like a classic tank destroyer that is almost the same as the Su-100, but it's you can see that on the front it only got like around 60 to 80. The thickest part is 174 millimeter, and even with the angled armor is even thinner. So while you are against the enemy, you want to show you either like a the front face, or you want to angle it this way and hide your side armor. But if you go back to see the Su-100 M1's tank armor, the front, even directly facing at it, the under armor is already 170 millimeter, and the upper whole armor is 198 millimeter thick, and the side armor is 312 millimeters thick. So you can see that a big difference between the Su-152's armor and the Su-100 M1's armor. So I choose this tank because of its armor and its sight. Its super big advantage on side scraping. So enough about the armor of the tank. Well, oh, one more thing. If you are also considering to buy 200 M1, you need to really be careful about RTs, because if you can see up here, the effective armor is only 15 millimeters thick. So, like from the direct top or even with some angles, only 15 millimeters thick, and the commander's hatch is also only like 90 millimeters thick. So you need to really be careful about RTs and hide your weak points. So enough with the armors. Let's compare our 300 M1 and its competitions. All the other Tier 7 tank destroyers. Not the gold ones, the normal ones. For example, the Stuart ML, MX AC46, AT7 Challenger, IKV-90B, GP Panther, T25/2, T25AT, G34-2 GFT, Su-152, the Herb Daddy. Okay, that's weird. Alright, so we can see that on firepower, its reloading time can stand out to most of the tank. Just the AT7 is I think around a second faster, and the rest is all slower than our Su-100 M1. But its damage is pretty average, I should say, because it's only 250 and the lowest is 230, and yeah, it's around that. And there's more tank like Stuart ML and GP Panther, and T34 2GFT is a lot better than him. And the potential damage, or the okay, never mind, I forgot that word. Its potential damage is, I think, bit below average, because you can see that there's more green. More green blocks means that there's other tanks that's better than him. So more green blocks than red blocks. You can see that the gun handling on the gun's depression is really bad. Only 4 degree up and down. So as like its commentators, the smallest the lowest depression is 5 degree, which is still a 1 degree that's higher than our 200 M1. But Its gun handling at when moving, when traverse, and when turret traverse is a lot better than its competitors. You can see that it's all red. So yeah, I should say that do not if you are using 200 M1, do not work over hills and try to either be like in front of the enemy and use side scraping or stay back and be hidden. And its mobility is probably one of the worst characteristic it have. So the forward speed is not bad. I should say average, but you can see that its tank traverse speed is very slow, and its effectiveness on different terrains is I think is the worst. That well, except the Su 152 is like around him, but the rest is a lot better than him, a lot better than Su 100 M1. And the forward, oh, I already said that the power to weight ratio. I should say that this is a bit below average because you can see that 16.25 there's AMX AC 46 which got 16.83 and GP Panther 46. What? Oh, ha! I read the wrong line. Ha 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 ha. And like the IKV 90B is the 32.02, which is a lot better than 16.25. And armor and health. You can see that Amarak health is, I think, the worst. Except the T34 2GFT is the same as them, but the rest is all worse. So be careful with that. When your Amarak is damaged, fix them so you don't get Amarak. And the turret armor, no turret. Oh, no, the Challenger and T52/2 got turret, but not in our area. The hull armor. You can see that the frontal hull armor only the 87, which is if you play World of Tanks, you know how hard to penetrate frontal armor of the 87, and 200 M1 is only the second place in its competitors. And shell cost. So yeah, shell cost. You can see that it's very cheap, 252, probably silver, and the wow store ML is 920 and Su 152 is 1025 silver. Wow, that's a lot of money. And one is pretty bad characteristic. Also, is this radio range, 225 comparing to like 600, and there's no like 500s in its competitors. So yeah, do not try. Well, this is again another reason why 200 M1 is not made for long range. It's for short range, like close inbound fights. So after finish all the status and the numbers, what did I just say? I am going to show you couple gameplays that I did about 200 M1 that I think can be a good example of how to play this tank. So see you later. Okay, so welcome back guys, and we are currently in one of the best gameplay I took in that past 2 days. And let me lower the volume. Okay, so we're currently at the map Glacier and we're the top tier tank, so we got some pretty good initial advantages. And you can see that, oh, surprisingly there's only one heavy tank in this map, in this game, and it is, I think, KV1 and KV1 on both sides, so we're not going to face a lot of heavy tank issues. And you can see that for normal or for the other like Su 152, WZ, wait, is it called WZ? Nah, 87, any other tank destroyer, I would recommend to go around here to snipe tanks around here. But in 100M1, we do not go there because that's not the best place to show to take our advantage. The best place will be where normally the heavy tanks will go, the north flank or the AB flank. Why? Because side scraping. Yeah, so as I said before, 300M1's side wall armor is really thick when side scraping. So, and is because of its mounted back turret, it's very good to very easy to side scrape because you don't need to show most of your front plate to actually able to shoot the enemy. And unfortunately, there's a couple tanks standing in front of us, so we did not get to kill that Type 58. But first tank of the game doesn't matter. And guys, be careful! Don't stand in front of somebody's tank. That's dangerous. You can get TK, and it's not that like people also want to do some damage point. I mean, right? And oh, sadly, the KV-1 only got 16% of its health, but we chose to use auto aim, which sadly did not shoot. Well, we shot the ground, not the tank. So we did not get that kill because of the auto aim. And we can see that it's very smooth on the north flank, so we're working towards enemy's base, and we can see that there's E25 in front of us and ricochet 135 damage point off of us. But unfortunately, the M44, the SPG, or the RT fortunately did not damage our tank, but it damaged our gas tank and our radio. So just stuck there for a bit, but fixed it really quick, not that big of a problem, and we saw the E25 again and make a shot, 269 damage, very good. And now we added to the tally point of 472 damage of this game. And we shot again, did not aim, we missed the shot. Why didn't I aim? I'm not sure, probably just frustrated. And did a blind shot and saw the snow cutting up from the chute, so I decided to move up because the Su-122-44 is not there anymore. And the M44 again shoot us, destroyed our. Did he destroy our track? Yeah, I think so. But also did 87 damage, not big of a deal, but still made me had a bad feeling. And we can see that well, this game is pretty successful both on the north and the south flank, or the 1 and 0 flank. Our teammate did a very good job, and there's almost to no resistance. We got 8 kills, and compared to the enemy, only got 3 kills. Very good. And we're climbing up the hill, and we saw the M44. Auto aim again, probably. Yep, auto aim again. And we saw that Su-122-44 is coming for us, and decided to not auto aim. And the Su-122-44 run up to us and ricochet 390 damage off of us again, but we did also some damage to him, and he again did some damage. I think 421 health point off of us, and we ricocheted off of him again, but he ricocheted again and we penetrated him. Auto aim? Nope, no auto aim, but almost killed him, 1% of the health. The M44 also shot us. 152 damage. That was a very unlucky shot. Don't know why I didn't kill him, but I'm going to work towards that SPG, but not going to actually get him because I know that he would shoot me, and that's the Panzer IV-H to get the last 2 health point. And final tank, there's our M4. We did not get that kill. It's alright. But this game, you can see that we almost died, but it's alright. At least we got only 62 health left, but we survived, right? And we did 1,000 164 damage to enemy tanks and 1,305 damage blocked or absorbed by enemy tank or from the enemy tank. This is how you can see that, especially when the close range, when we're like face to face towards the Su-122-44. We did a really nice job because I think, yeah, Su-122-44 ricocheted 2 shots from us, and if that penetrates through, we'll be dead already. But he only managed to hit us once, and no, damage us once, and we managed to damage him twice and kill him. So this is well, one of the best gameplays to show why Su-100M1 should be played as a heavy tank or a close range tank destroyer. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this tank, the Su-100M1, please click the like button to let me know, and I will play this tank more. And if you want to play me play more tanks or other games, please comment down below what should I do. And don't forget to click the subscribe button if you really like this video, and go watch the other videos. And again, this is 3 Bills. I am Borara. See ya!